Welcome to Ask Abby.
Ask Abby.
It's scary.
Ask Abby.
Amazing.
Ask Abby.
That's huge. You heard it here first.
Ask Abby.
Welcome back to Ask Abby. I'm your host, Abby Lee Miller. And sitting on the couch today is Jaime Adler. Hi. Say hello, Jaime.
Hi.
Jaime, tell everybody where you're from.
I'm from London.
I love London.
I love London too.
I would like to live inside Harrods.
Oh, yeah, Harrods. We went back to London for Christmas for 2 weeks and we went to all of the different places. It's amazing.
Well, I could live in Harrods. The food emporium, the candy store.
They have the toy store.
Oh, amazing.
It's really pretty.
It is a department store. It is brilliant. I love it. I also like London because it has a Broadway, a West End.
Yes.
And I understand that you have been performing.
Yes, I have.
On the West End.
Yes.
I mean, or in the West End. Is it on the West End?
In the West End.
In the West End. So Jaime Adler has performed in the West End. Let's talk about that.
Okay, well, since I was 7 years old, I was in a West End show every year of my life. I did Sound of Music UK tour. I did Matilda the musical. I played Lavender. I was in Les Miserables. I played Young Cosette. I was in Sound of Music again in the Regent's Park Open Air Theatre and played Marta. So it was really
that
fun.
Deserves a standing ovation.
Thank you.
So how old are you now?
I'm 16.
And you've
16.
done, well, happy birthday, sweet
Thank
16.
you. Thank you.
So you've done 4 or 5 Broadway shows?
Yes, I have. And a play.
And a play. That's incredible.
Thank you.
That's quite a body of work for someone so young and diverse as well, which is exciting. And what was your favorite role, if you had to pick one?
Ooh, I'd have to say, well, I have 2 favorites. The first one would be Lavender and Matilda the musical. I love that role. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. OTT.
So if I called you a maggot, you wouldn't be offended?
No. Once a maggot, always a maggot. That's
Once
what we
always
say.
Always a maggot.
Always
yes.
a maggot. And then my other favourite role was I was in The Nether, which was the play that I was doing. And I was actually Olivier nominated for Best Actress in a Supporting Role in the same category as Angela Lansbury.
Wow.
Yes.
And sadly, the kids watching this probably don't even know who that is. But
She's incredible.
Look it up.
An icon.
Google. Yes.
Look her up.
Angela
She's amazing.
Lansbury
Yep.
and you were against each other.
Yep, the same category as her.
And who won?
Angela. I mean, I was honoured to be in the same category as her because she's an icon.
I know, but
she's amazing. So
winning is winning.
Yeah,
and losing
that's true.
is everybody else.
That's true.
Loser. All right, now, let's talk about why you're here.
Yeah.
Why are you living in Hollywood? Why did you come to America?
Well, it was actually my dad's job, but
which is different than most of the kids here in LA that are running around trying to audition and be a movie star or be a TikTok star or whatever. And
TikTok,
and so your dad actually was transferred here.
Yes, he was. But I've always wanted to live here, so I was over the move. I was like, when my mom told me, I was actually at a party and I was like, can we move tomorrow? I was so excited.
Okay, so, and then how did that come about? Because did you need a visa because he was coming or how did that work?
Yeah, so I needed a separate visa. I had an O1 visa, and my dad and my mum and my sister had an E2 visa.
And explain that to the viewers.
Yes. Well, an O1 visa is a work visa. So it means that I can live here and I can also work as an actress, as a model, and all the different things that I do. And yeah, it's really difficult to get. I had to go to Canada with my dad and I had to be interviewed by the US consulate, which is very difficult, but we got it in the end.
You mean they're tougher than I am?
Well, no one's really tougher than you, Abby, but I mean, it was very difficult, but once we got it. So
when you were this little girl and you were in London before the whole thing with the dad and the visas and coming to America, did you watch Dance Moms?
I did. I've always watched Dance Moms.
Yes.
Always.
So did you learn anything from watching Dance Moms?
I mean, yes, I dance myself. I dance at West Coast School of the Arts and I also dance here at Abilene.
Yes,
Dance
and
Studio LA.
I'm good friends with the owners of the West Coast School of the Arts. Yeah. And I suggested some of my other students go there when they moved out to Orange County. So it's a great place for you to be.
So
it's
brilliant.
wonderful.
The
and you also
amazing.
come into LA to take from
I do.
Gianna.
Yeah, every
Yes.
Tuesday.
Yes.
I love it.
So you watch Dance Moms.
I do. Yeah.
And did you learn anything from watching Dance Moms?
Yes. So when I used to audition in the UK, I was about 10 at this point. I was in Matilda. And I go to a casting. It was a recall, a callback. And I finished the improv section. And now we're going in and doing our one-on-one meetings.
Okay.
And this child and her mother were in the waiting room. And the mum nudges the child and she's like, take a cookie, take a cookie. And you have this jar of cookies in the middle of the room and they're Oreos. And you know how Oreos get all black in your teeth.
Yes, yes.
And so the child's like, it's so good. Please just take one, take one. And I'm like,
To
no,
you?
I'm okay. To me and to another kid that was actually in Matilda at the same time. She played Matilda.
Okay.
And I was like, no, let's wait. And Matilda was like, oh yeah, I was like, no, wait till after your casting. It's going to make you have black all in your teeth. And this is a 10-year-old talking. And the next day I'm playing with my friend and my mum comes into my room and it's like, Jamie, you didn't tell me this story. Well, like, how did you know not to take a cookie? And I go, haven't you ever watched Dance Moms? I mean, Christy, like, come on. And this is a 10-year-old talking here. So I've learned a lot from Dance Moms, yeah.
So somebody on the show, a mom on the show, who will remain nameless.
Yep.
She was trying to get other kids to eat cookies so their teeth would be all gross.
So then her child would get the role. Yeah.
Can you
Sadly,
believe-
that's how life works, you know,
Yes.
especially in the acting business.
It is.
So.
It's cutthroat. Cutthroat. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to play a little game.
Okay.
Are you up for that?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Now, you've danced.
I have.
All right. So here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
This is what's wrong with that picture.
Okay.
Now, everybody that has these social media platforms, they all do these little games.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
none of them are really educational. And you know me, Jamie, I'm
Yes.
all about educating my students.
Yes.
So I want you to tell me what's wrong with that picture.
Her feet are turned in.
Her feet are turned in.
Yeah.
And do you know who that is?
Who is that?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
If anybody out there knows who this is, please let them
tell
know.
us.
Yeah, no, let them know. Stop turning their feet in. Okay, here we go. Now, this is a little one. Do you see?
Yes.
Would you say sickled?
Yes.
Sickled.
That's very sickled.
Very sickled.
Yeah.
Like, that's a problem. They need to fix it now. And who is that?
It looks like North.
Nope. It does look like North.
It looks like North.
Because it's North's little sister.
Okay.
Chicago.
So it's a good guess.
Good guess. Chicago. Yes. And what about those feet?
I swear those are your feet.
They are my feet.
How did I get that?
And they're perfect.
They're very
There's
nicely
nothing
painted.
wrong.
I have to say that's a
Nothing wrong.
good color.
Nothing wrong with those feet. Nothing
wrong.
Okay, now there's 3 kids together. I think 2 are really turned out, and the other one,
One foot's in front of the others. And it's, so
it's pigeon-toed.
that one's pigeon-toed. Yeah,
Yes.
that's turned in.
So we have 3 girls.
Right. Yeah.
They're either friends or sisters. Let's see who they are.
Yeah, they're the couch sisters.
The couch sisters.
Yeah, they're the couch sisters.
All right.
Yeah.
So the big sister needs to turn her feet out. And do you see those ankles sickled apart?
Yes.
Do you know who that is? Somebody that's super famous.
Super famous. Oh, that's difficult because you can't tell by their legs.
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Queen Bee. You need to learn to break the ankle and bevel it in. Don't sickle it out. Oy. It's just so tough to be everywhere. What about that? Check out that right foot.
I was going to say, one of the feet's okay, but the other one's turned in.
And I think this kid should know better. Any guesses?
Well, if you said this kid should know better, then it's someone you've worked with before.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the kids on the show. Maddie. Oh, okay.
Who got more
I wouldn't
attention
have
than
guessed
anyone
that,
else,
okay.
so she should know how
It
to
kind
turn
of
her
looks
feet
like Brim Rumfalo's legs.
up. Oof. Bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
You can't even see the legs aren't separated at all.
No. Do you know? Any guesses?
Not sure. Who's that? Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez.
Selena.
I love her. Come on, Selena.
Come on, Selena. We love you. Let's get the feet working.
Yep.
Okay? All right. You did pretty well. No, you didn't. You didn't guess any of them except me. You guessed my feet.
I can't believe I guessed that right. I watch all those videos all the time, like the guess the pose from famous birthdays.
Yes,
I love that stuff.
Yes.
Those
Okay.
games are fun.
So now, what do you have coming up? What's happening?
Well, I'm in a movie called Anastasia. I play
Anastasia.
Olga Romanov, who is the Russian princess. I play Anastasia's sister in the movie. It's directed by Blake Harris, who is an American director, and Brandon Routh, who, aka Superman, who played my father in the movie. So I have that. That's coming out this year. And then I've also been invited to sing at an event on February 22nd, and all the proceeds go to St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
Oh, wonderful cause.
Yes,
Wonderful
and I'm
cause.
singing
We need
there.
that.
Yet I'm singing alongside all young entertainers and performers from Broadway to London's West End to Nickelodeon, Disney, ABC, Fox, Netflix.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm doing
Well,
that.
that's great.
Yeah, and it's
Can
streaming
you
on
sing
Twitch.
a little something for us?
I mean, yeah, let's do it. Do you want me to grab music or do you want me to just sing a cappella? Let's do it.
That's my bell.
I knew that was your but I know that's your pet peeve. That is your pet peeve, and I knew that was going
I
to be
know,
one
but
of my
I
questions
think you
for
have me saying because all of you kids from London say it all the time. And you know what else they say? The people from Ireland.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Give us a few bars.
Okay, I'm going to sing Let Her Go by Passenger.
Go.
Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her and let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her and let her go. And you let her go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
And we do not own the rights to that music. All right. But you sang it so beautifully.
Thank you.
I'm sure they'll be thrilled. All right. Now,
Yes.
what's happening?
What's happening?
Is there a boyfriend?
Oh,
Is there-
no.
No?
We're not into that yet. I'm too focused on my academics and my acting.
And do you go to school? Are you homeschooled? Is it a performing arts school?
The school I go to is called Futures Academy, and it's one-on-one tuition with a tutor. And I love my academics. It's very important to me, and it gives me a flexible schedule so I can go to my meetings, and it's just perfect for me. They have all different. It's the same school, but for all different campuses.
Do you go to a place?
I do.
You drive there and you go in and you have the tutor. Okay, that's great.
It's all one-on-one.
It's not like your mother's trying to teach you physics at the kitchen table.
No.
Good.
No. Sorry, Mum, but
Good. Yes.
No. That would not be very good.
Now your
Let's just say
mom,
that.
your mom isn't your typical stage mom.
No.
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 She actually was in the business.
She was.
Can we talk a little bit about that?
Yeah,
Tell
yeah.
us.
I
Tell
mean,
everybody watching.
Yeah, she was a TV producer, and she also ran her own singing, dancing, and acting school back in London, which I used to go to every Saturday. And
Right.
me and my sister, we went there together.
So your mom did the dance studio acting voice on the side, but her full-time job was a TV producer.
TV producer. Yeah.
So she gets it.
Yeah, she does.
She knows when to stay back and not open her mouth.
Yes, she's very organized, which is what the main thing that I love about her so much. You know,
Okay.
whenever I have a meeting, she's on it and she knows. She gets it. She gets it.
And those moms on Dance Moms didn't get it.
I mean,
They just don't get
your words.
it. Now, we're here at Ask Abby.
Yes.
Is there anything that you would like to ask Abby?
Okay, I have a few questions for you.
Ooh.
Okay, so the first
I'm nervous
one,
now.
The first
Are
one
you going
is...
to ding the bell? Go ahead.
Okay, so the first question is, have you watched any other reality TV shows as well as Dance Moms?
Yes. I love Say Yes to the Dress.
I love that show too.
I love that.
It's really great.
Yes.
It's really great. Okay.
That's kind of my thing. And all the home makeover shows, every single one of them. Love It or Listed and the Property Brothers and Flip Flop, whatever they are. I love them all.
They're satisfying when they
Yes.
clean out everything.
Yes.
I get that.
Yes.
I get that.
But not like the crazy strange swearing, bleeping. I don't like all that.
No, me
No.
neither.
All right, what else?
Okay, if you could pick another career, and it couldn't be...
I would have. If I could have, I would have.
Well, if you couldn't be a dance choreographer and coach,
Yes.
what would it be? What would your career be?
I would design children's clothing.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's really cool.
I know the body, and I know how to dress a body, and I know how to make a kid's legs look longer, or maybe hide some things that we shouldn't see. And
Okay.
I've done that for years and years and years with the costumes.
Yeah.
I've done all that. And I just think a higher end children's clothing, we don't really have that here in the States.
Yeah.
And in Australia and in the UK, I love the children's clothing stores.
Yeah.
And every store has kids' clothes. It's not like you have to go to one store. So I think that would be wonderful, and I think I could do that. And I think we need that here in the States. So if anybody's watching and you want to invest and bring a children's clothing line from somewhere else here to the U.S., look me up, please. I'm interested.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it? Any other
Well,
questions?
I had one more question, but you kind of already answered it with the bell. I was going to say, I know one of your pet peeves, but what are some of the pet peeves? And I'll see whether I know you very well. What would be your main pet peeves?
When people wear jeans or pants that have belt loops and they don't wear a belt,
Oh, I
you
never
have to
really
get a
thought of that.
seam ripper
Yeah.
out and
Yes.
take the belt loops
Cut
off
it, yeah.
so that they're not there.
Yeah.
Or you have to wear a shirt that's hanging out that you can't see them. That's a pet peeve. Shoes that don't match. Like, come on.
And
You
socks
can't
too.
wear a beautiful gold beaded evening gown and then wear orange shoes. Like, that whole thing
Yeah,
to me
that
is
doesn't-
just laziness, laziness, laziness. Go find the right shoes that match. Go to the end of the earth. I used to have kids doing interview skills and pageants and stuff back in Pittsburgh. And the mother would come in and say, I've looked for shoes everywhere for this interview suit, and I just can't find anything. I'm like, everywhere? You went
You
everywhere?
haven't looked
You've gone
everywhere.
everywhere? No, they went 5 minutes from the studio in Pittsburgh. I'm like, that's not everywhere. Figure it out. Then I went and bought them. So on my deathbed, which I've already been on my deathbed once, but when I'm on my deathbed the second time, I wish that I could have all that time back that I spent shopping for other people's children. Yes. Because that, would make me live probably a year longer. 6 months at least.
Yeah.
So what other pet peeves do I have? Gum. No gum.
Gum. Okay.
No gum.
Okay.
No
I
chewing
get
gum.
that. I understand that.
Take a mint, spit it out. Chew gum, spit it out. No gum.
Especially when kids come to dance class with gum.
Oh, they wouldn't be allowed in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the other thing is when you're teaching a class and a kid just doesn't want to be there and they're yawning in your face, looking at the clock, looking,
Arms
it's
crossed.
negative.
That's a
Nelly.
no-no.
That's a no-no. Yeah, so I think that's it. If you don't want to be there, don't come. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Jamie, you are so delightful. You are
you.
fabulous.
Thank
Your
you.
teeth are beautiful.
Thank you.
No Oreo cookies in those teeth. You've obviously watched my video. Now like, comment, and subscribe.